as fun for you inside the cage?
No, no, it wasn't. You know, sorry. I didn't respect his power, to be fair, coming into the fight. But I just said to him, there's only one other guy that I've been in there with that punches as hard as that. And that's Douglas Lima. So, and he's a champ. I said, I don't know if I'm going to be in the sport long enough to have a rematch with Homasi. But, you know, he's definitely championship quality, yeah.
And he hit you with some big shots there.
Very heavy shots, yeah, very heavy shots.
How close do you feel like that was for being stopped? How'd you get through it? How'd you persevere?
I just knew I had to hold him. I just had to hold him for a couple of seconds. It was hard to hold him. I don't know if you've tried to hold someone where they're punching you 100% in the head. It's not very easy. But I knew once I could break the action a little bit, I'd be quick to recover and get the job done, yeah.
Going into the second round, you did have your moment at the end of the first round as well, where you got him with a good flurry. But going into the second, I mean, you stand in front of you. What's the game plan when you go out there? What did you think you needed to do differently to kind of put him away like you did?
Sorry. My corner just told me to respect him. I didn't respect him. Like, respect the power, take your time, throw a few more feints, and just give him the respect he deserves. Like, don't be sloppy. You know, I thought I'd be able to sort of. I knew I was going to get hit, but I didn't really rate his power much. I thought, yeah, he's going to catch me anyway, but I ain't going to go down because I've been in there with Douglas Lima, who I hold up here, and I thought, if I can ride through Douglas Lima's punches, then this guy hasn't got much for me. I was wrong, so yeah.
And I know you guys had your incident in the hotel or whatever that happened a while back, but you guys were pretty cordial after the fight, and Dustin Poirier as well. So what did you say to them after that?
I just said to him, I don't know if I'm old school or whatever, or the fighters are of the same mentality nowadays, but if I'm going to fight you, I ain't your friend. So after the fight, you know, it's water under the bridge, and we can be friends, we can shake hands, we can have a drink afterwards, but before the fight, I'm going to fight you. I don't want to be speaking and shaking hands and fucking going to breakfast and stuff together, shit like that.
And I know in the cage you said 175 pounds is your division. Anybody out there can come and get you. Scott Coker told me yesterday you're one of his all-time favorite fighters. So do you feel like you guys can work something out going forward where you continue to have these 175-pound catchweights?
I hope so. I think tonight was an entertaining fight. I think people loved it. I felt great at the weight, you know. The last fight was at the weight as well. I think I performed well there. But yeah, I mean, Scott's the boss. Sorry, man. Fuck.
I'll take a few more questions here. Go ahead, Daley.
Paul, comparisons already being made when I look on social media with that great fight with Nate Diaz. Where does this rank in terms of the first round, the greatest round in mixed martial arts history?
I can't really recall much of the first round, to be fair with you. I know it was a fast pace. I know he dropped me. I know I had him in trouble as well. But yeah, I have to watch it back. I can't really remember too much of it. It was a great fight, and I really do respect Homasi. I gave him no respect prior to the fight. But yeah, I respect him now.
Do you need to find a balance where we're talking about how you don't want to be friendly with your opponents before the fight, but you also need to have the amount of respect to where you're expecting, you know, the kind of power that the people like Sabah have?
Yeah, I do when it's warranted. You know, if I'm in there fighting Douglas Lima, I ain't going to be his friend, but I'm going to respect his power. I didn't think much of Homasi's power. I've seen his fights. I've seen him hit a couple of guys. I've seen him ride through it a couple of times, but I didn't think he had that real dangerous power.
All right, we'll take one more question here. Sam.
Sorry, guys, man. Dust is getting in my throat or something. Shit.
Hi, Paul. Congratulations on an amazing fight and a great victory. You said before you're not sure how long you'll be in the sport, for being in the sport long for a rematch with Homasi. Normally when fighters say that, they're not knocking out ranked guys inside of 2 rounds. So what does it mean at this point in your career to not only knocking out ranked guys, but showing people that you are, in fact, one of the best welterweights in the world still?
Well, I've been saying that my whole career, and you know, that's another reason I get dejected with the sport, because I've put on so many great fights with so many great finishes, and I just feel I don't get the respect. So I'm like, I'm 38 years old. Do I still want to put myself through this and not get the credit for it? So And pretty much that's my attitude. If people start giving me the respect, you know, I start appearing on fucking cornflake boxes and shit and doing all the interviews that everybody else is doing, then I'll stay in the game. Otherwise, I'll take my 2 fights and I'll go. But I've gave a lot to the sport, entertaining fights. This is another one of them that people talk about for a while. Give me my respect, I'll stay in the game. I'll give you a few more years. If you don't, then I've gone.
Jay?
Congrats on the win tonight, Paul. Obviously a big one. You just touched on it there about the respect, but I'm curious, if you can't get the catchweight fights, would that bring about the end of your career as well?
No, because money can change that real quick. You pay me more, then I'll make the weight. So pay me more, I'll fight 170 pounds. I'll have a better camp. I'll have better people involved. I had a new guy who helped me out on the nutrition to get me down to 175 pounds, and I thought he did a great job. If I give him time and the opponent's right and everything else is right, I'm sure he can get me down to 170 pounds. No problem. So it all depends. It all depends. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks for the time, Paul.
Sorry, guys. Sorry about the cough, man. I don't know what it is. Oof.
Thanks, man.
Cheers. Thank you.